I almost threw this battery away. This drill has been sitting in the corner for weeks, all because the battery just stopped working out of nowhere. Most people in this situation assume it's completely ruined, no longer worth keeping, and that throwing away to buy a new one is the only option. All right, before jumping conclusions, let's get an actual reading on this thing. Probes on both terminals. 00.00V. Dead flat. The battery isn't dead, it's locked. Classic BMS over-discharge detection. Once the cells drop too low, the board cuts everything off completely. Let's try charging it the normal way and see what happens. Plug it in. Nothing. The charger doesn't recognize it. Because the BMS is locked, no current can flow through at all. Normal charging is out, but I've got another idea. The problem is the BMS. That protection chip has locked everything down. To revive it, you need to bypass the BMS and feed power directly into the cells. And to do that, I'm going to use something nobody would expect. First things first, open the battery up, a small torque screwdriver, and a little patience. For screws holding the shell together, take them out one by one, no rush. Be careful not to strip them. Torque screws are easy to round if you use the wrong bit size. The side screws next, and the shell pops apart. Now we can see what's actually going on inside. Check for any remaining clips before pulling the halves fully apart. And there it is, the full internals completely exposed. Quick visual check, no rust, no swollen cells. Mostly calcium buildup and dust from years of use. Good news, the cells look physically intact. Now probe each point on the board to figure out exactly which cells still hold a charge. Place the probes directly on the contact points. 0.00V. The BMS is blocking everything. Not a single point shows any voltage. Try a few more spots. Same result every time. The board is blocking all current flow. That's enough data. Clear conclusion. BMS is locked, but the cells themselves may still hold a charge. Before moving on, brush off the board. Dust is the enemy of any electronics repair. Use the screwdriver to gently pry the cell pack loose, slow and steady. Lithium cells don't handle rough treatment well. Ease it out carefully. Cell pack comes free. Now, there's actually room to work with it properly. One more pass with a brush. Clear out any remaining debris. Clean each cell thoroughly. Surface residue can interfere with electrical contact once everything is back together. Pay extra attention to the terminal ends. Those are the critical contact points. Take your time with this. Now move to the housing. The cell compartment needs just as much attention. Dust collects most in the corners and around the spring contact areas. Getting into the contact rails, especially the bottom of the housing where the cells will sit. Clean enough. All cleaned up. Now for the most interesting part, building the DIY bypass set from something you'd never guess. Here it is, the little aluminum pull tab off an energy drink can. This is going to be the contact tip of our bypass wire set. Finish the drink or pour it out, your call. The tab is what matters. Pop the tab off. Separate from the lid. Then aluminum conductive and completely free. One for positive, one for negative. These tabs will make direct contact with the cells to deliver the charge. Here's the full parts list. 2 wires, white and red to keep the polarity clear, the 2 aluminum tabs, and 2 alligator clips. That's the whole thing. Strip one end of the white wire. Same with the red. Other end of the red. And the other end of the white. All 4 ends stripped, ready to attach the contacts. Thread the copper core through the hole in the aluminum tab. That little hole is perfect for exactly this purpose. Pull it snug. Make sure the copper is fully seated before crimping. Other end of the white wire. Attach the alligator clip. Thread the wire into the clip body. Then crimp it down hard with pliers. It has to be tight. Loose means open circuit. One more squeeze to be sure. Now the red wire, same process. Thread a line. Done. The DIY bypass set is complete. Red for positive, white for negative. Aluminum tabs touch the cells. Alligator clips connect to the external power source. Before connecting anything, clean the BMS board with 90% isopropyl alcohol. Oxidation and residue on the board is one of the top causes of poor contact. Roll up a small piece of tissue. Works perfectly as an applicator to get into the tight spots on the board. A few drops of alcohol onto the tissue. Then gently wipe across the board. Isopropyl evaporates fast, so there's no risk to the components. Focus on the solder joints and component pins. That's where oxidation tends to build up the most. The board is visibly cleaner now. The copper traces are starting to shine through. Clean the solder contact pads too. These are exactly where the bypass wires will make contact, getting into the smaller solder joints. Now mark the positive and negative contact points on the board, so when it's time to connect, there's no second guessing. Both points clearly marked. No room for error here. Everything is in order. Clean board, marked contacts, bypass wires ready. The next step is a critical one. Place the aluminum tabs of both wires onto the two marked contact points on the board. Red to positive, white to negative. Don't mix them up. Press down firmly. Make sure the aluminum tabs are making solid contact with the pads. And here's the power source, a 12V motorcycle battery, strong enough to wake the BMS, without being aggressive enough to damage the cells. Side by side, ready to connect. Red clip to the positive terminal, white to the negative. Current starts flowing directly into the cells, completely bypassing the BMS. Hold steady and wait. Let the current slowly work into the cells. Disconnect. That's enough. The cells have absorbed enough charge for the BMS to release the lockout. One last look. No signs of stress. Everything looks fine. Bypass successful. Time to put it all back together. Slide the cell pack back into the housing. Check the position carefully. It needs to sit flush, no misalignment. Tuck all the wires in. Nothing should get pinched between the shell halves when closing. Everything in its place. Cells, board, wiring. Don't forget this little contact spring. Leave it out, and the battery won't make contact with the tool. Final scan. Everything where it should be. Close it up. Press the two halves together. Check the bottom. The connector pins need to be sitting in the right positions. Shell is fitting together nicely, starting to look like a complete battery again. Both sides, no gaps allowed. Start screwing it back together. Same order as disassembly. Hand tighten first, then use the screwdriver. Prevents cross-threading. snug and firm. No need to over-tighten. Last screw. Done. All screws are in. Battery fully reassembled. Looks brand new. Now for the real test. Plug the charger in, and the red light comes on. The charger is accepting the battery. The BMS is fully released. Current is flowing normally again. Now just wait. Let the charger finish the job. 100% charge. The BMS has completely come back to life. 4 green bars. Healthy battery. Ready to get back to work. Clicks and pull the trigger. The drill spins right up. It works. To wrap it up, a 21V power tool battery that seemed completely dead, brought back to life with nothing but a DIY bypass wire made from energy drink tabs and a motorcycle battery. Give it a shot and drop your results in the comments. If this saved you some money or time, hit like and subscribe. There's plenty more coming. Thanks for watching.